What's up, golfers? Welcome back to New 9 Golf. In this video, we're taking a look at the Scotty Cameron Champion's Choice button back putter. If you're wondering who the heck this jabroni is wearing a teal bucket hat, well, my name's Brandon. I run New 9 Golf. If you haven't found us on Instagram already, we are at Instagram at New 9 Golf. Before we dive into this putter review, make sure you smash that subscribe button, turn on post notifications so you can see our future videos. Let's take a look at this Scotty Cameron Champion's Choice button back. Okay, YouTube fam, here is the Champion's Choice. It's still in the wrapper. Very cool. If you saw our last video, the $4,000 putter unboxing, we had a Masters Edition Scotty Cameron, and that came in its own custom box with a certificate of authenticity. Well, you spend, a third of the money, you get your putter in a wrapper. So right off the hop, I can see obviously what the head cover looks like. This is very USA themed. Red, white, and blue, stars and stripes. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the bag open, give you all the nitty gritty on this putter, and eventually I'm gonna roll it, so I'll give you some feedback on how it rolls. Let's get this thing out of the bag. Oh, you got a putter, not give me money. Okay guys, let's take this thing out of the bag. So let me give you a quick little brief history on this putter. This is a limited Scotty Cameron putter. So if you were interested in this putter, you can't just go to your local golf town, Golf Galaxy, your pro shop, and this putter won't just be sitting there for you to pick up, try, and take. This is very limited. A very limited quantity of these came out. The exact number, I'm not sure. I can look it up. It's probably in the thousands. Let's call it 1,500 for argument's sake. And if you want, you can comment in the comment section and tell me how I was wrong on the production numbers. How did we get this putter? Our golf course is a certified Titleist dealer. When word came out that these putters were going to be released, I reached out immediately to the head pro that says, hey, if you can get one of these, put my name at the top of the list, I wanna buy it. He wasn't sure which model you can get, so there's 3 different models of this putter that came out. There's a Newport 2, and a 5.5 flowback. So if you're into mallets or blades, there's a putter for you. There's 3 different models. The one that we have here is a Newport. We reached out to the head pro. He says, sure enough, yes, I can get one. While we're waiting to get this putter to see if we could even land one, Titleist was actually at our course and they were doing a raffle. So if you bought a dozen Pro Vs, your name went into a raffle for a chance to win a normal 2021 Scotty Cameron. Sure enough, we're sitting down after men's night and whose name did they pull but Felix, our producer. So Felix won a brand new Scotty Cameron, so value at about $5.99 Canadian. And he said, you know what, I want to get this button back putter. How about I put I'll trade in basically the putter that I won and I'll pay the extra to get one of these. This retail was, do you remember what retail was? $8.99 Canadian, so do the conversion if that's $6.99 US. Fairly affordable if you're only paying another $100, $200 to get a very limited putter. This is gonna be a very sought after putter for the next decade, I'll guarantee it. The button back, the OG button back, is one of the most sought after putters by putter enthusiasts or just golfers in general around the world. If you're tired of me talking, let's get this thing out of the head cover. Here we go, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the biggest thing that you can tell when looking at a button back is the Trillium face insert. This copper insert is what makes this super sought after. The Trillium was first introduced, I think in 1997. Scotty Cameron put a Trillium insert in for Tiger Woods. He ended up winning the Masters, and it's been a very soft copper insert that they've used for a number of years. I have personally owned a lot of button back style putters, so I'm looking forward to rolling this to see how it feels and see how it compares. If you're looking at the back of the putter, there's those 3 buttons, hence making it a button back putter. I'm pretty sure Scotty Cameron put like some type of dampener behind the face to make it even softer, and it's these buttons that are holding that in. So that's what makes it the button back. First looks, first impressions, it looks beautiful. The face has a really nice milling on it. The OG and some other button backs that I've had were actually not milled. You'll see some copper inserts. People will even put face swaps on their putters, and typically there's no milling. Where this one, if you can see maybe as it hits the light, that you can tell that the face is milled all the way from the toe through the insert into the heel. This heel has a very nice 3 stripes, red, white, and blue. Like I said, it's a very American-themed putter. Being Canadian myself, it's something that I think it's cool. I think it would be fun to kind of customize it if I was going to keep this, change it to be my own colors. But the Scotty Cameron world, I'm sure that the majority of his clientele are in the US, and chances are you might be in the US too, because believe it or not, 50% of our little channel is US viewer based. Cool random fact about New 9 Golf. What's different about this? So this is the Newport. So a Newport has rounded bumpers. If you see on the sole or on the back line that these rounded bumpers are what make it a Newport 2 would be flat. So I have personally previously always gamed Newports. The putter that I use now is Tyson Lamb Bridgeport, but it has the flat bumpers, which resembles the Newport 2. The third model is the 5.5 round back, which is a mallet. So like I said, if you're into blades or mallets, there is a champion's choice putter for you. Let's look at the head cover. If you know about the Scotty Cameron head cover market, these head covers are valuable. If you're new to the game, these things will range. So I haven't even looked up to see what these are selling for right now, but I would say it's easily $150, maybe a $200 head cover. The only way to get this head cover is to buy this putter. You have to be lucky enough to get the putter. So chances are there's someone out there who is a big fan of the old red, white, and blue stars and stripes that would want to just have this head cover. Hypothetically, if I wanted to keep this putter and I didn't want to use the head cover, I could sell it for 200 bucks and already start to recuperate some of the costs of this putter. All right, moving over to the grip, it is a Pistolini Plus. So try to see the profile, that it's fairly straight coming to the back. The Pistolero has much more curvature as it sits in your hand, where this Pistolini Plus is a very nice, common Scotty Cameron grip, and I think it's pretty well received on tour. Even though we're not tour players, we get a chance to hold some of the stuff that they do. The little shaft sticker has a very nice, says deal 34, which would be 34 inches of the, that's what the putter is, and I think the weights would comply with that. So these weights are 35 inch. The head is a 303 stainless steel. So what Scotty Cameron's done is he's taken the best of the new, the best of the old, and he's combined it into one putter. If you want a sure thing investment, getting your hands on one of these putter is only going to appreciate. There's a lot of people that aren't as familiar with the Scotty Cameron collector market, that they've kind of been price bashing online, saying, oh, prices are gonna go down, they're gonna go back to retail or under retail. Not a chance. The Scotty Cameron button back right now, if you could get your hands on like a used one, they're selling for like 1,500 US. New, they were $600-700 bucks. So they've already more than doubled in value, and I anticipate these to do the same thing because it has newer technology. Overall, I think it's a very beautiful putter. Again, because I'm not American, I'm not, you know, I'm not jumping for joy that it's red, white, and blue, but I could see for the retail market being a ton of Americans want this putter, or if you are American and you want to game it, it's what's more patriotic than rocking your flag colors? To me, that's awesome. What I'm gonna do now is I'm going to take it to my practice area. I'm gonna roll it and tell you how I think it compares to the older models of button backs that I've had. I've had a handful of cool button backs. They've always spoken to me and I've loved them. Some of the button backs that I've had is I had a T10 Special Terrillium that was kind of like a cool chameleon finish. Wish I didn't sell it. I should have kept it for my collection, but at the time I just wanted to move some putters. I had that. I had another T10 Special that was a weld neck that was also a button back. Much more rare. There was only like 35 of them. I worked into a trade with that. And oh, I also had the T22, another Terrillium Special that Scotty Cameron pumped out. That was like the black head. They all felt great. It's just because I'm always kind of wheeling and dealing putters. There was nothing that wanted to stay in my bag forever. And I do buy putters for investments, that I'm not ashamed to say that I've flipped a handful of stuff, keep the stuff that I like, and I'm always moving some stuff. So now there's a big market of people that are buying and selling. So if you're new to the market, just understand that a lot of these putters are supply and demand. If you're lucky enough to get one, the price is going to go up just because there's not a lot of them out there for you. So if you want to get your hands on it and you're upset about it, you know, just be patient, because someone will likely, you know, not need to make a couple $100 on them, that you could get it for around retail. Definitely not below retail, but that's kind of the fun in collecting these putters, is the chase itself. So I'm going to go putt this, I'll roll it, and I'll tell you guys exactly how it feels. Make sure you subscribe, turn on post notifications so you can see more of our future videos. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at New9Golf. Okay, I got the Newport out of the bag, out of the head cover, and I'm rolling a few putts. What I feel initially is that the face is quite clicky. Because it has that dampening material behind it, it's not as soft as some other putters that I've rolled. And I find that there's some great feedback up and down the face that if you're gonna toe one, you feel it. It almost feels dead in your hand. So this is definitely a putter that you want to make consistent square strikes with. But overall, it looks good, feels good, and it's a great putter we were able to get our hands on. Thanks again for watching, and we'll check in with you next time.